if f and g are continuous at a particular number c, at a real number c, then f plus g is also continuous. The sum of two functions will also be continuous. Similarly, if f and g are continuous functions, then f minus g is also continuous, and f into g is also continuous. The product of two continuous functions will also be continuous. The quotient is a rational. The quotient f by g is also continuous provided the denominator is not equal to 0. You know, when the denominator is 0, the function is not defined. X is equal to 3. This is a constant function, x is equal to 3 or x is equal to k. So a constant function is always continuous. There is no break in that, isn't it? So it's a continuous function. Whenever you see a function, a constant function, you can always write it is continuous. Suppose if I take x plus y is equal to 5. So what function is this? X plus y is equal to 5. What is the name of the function? It is a linear function. So a linear function is also always continuous. Okay, identity function, suppose if you write f of x is equal to x itself. Identity function, it is also continuous function. So it is the identity function y is equal to x. What is this function? Modulus of x. So modulus of x is also a continuous function. It is continuous everywhere. So modulus of x is continuous. Then this is equal to x square. This is again a continuous function. Now if I increase the power, that is instead of x square, if I write it as x cube. What is the function x cube? It is a continuous function. X square is continuous, x cube is continuous. If I write x power 4, it is also continuous. All these are continuous functions. So in general, x power n, a polynomial function is always continuous. A polynomial is always x power n. Okay, is always a continuous function when n is a positive integer. That's very important. X power n is a continuous function provided n is a positive integer. If n is negative, it will become a rational function. Then you have to think about the domain. And now what about sin x? Sin x is a continuous curve. Sin x is a continuous curve. So it is a continuous function. It is continuous everywhere. Then similarly, cos x is also continuous. Cos x is also continuous. What about tan x? What about tan x now? Is tan x a continuous function? Now tan x is continuous in its domain. Define the domain. So it is not continuous everywhere. Throughout the set of real numbers, it is not continuous. But if you take the domain as minus pi by 2 to pi by, there is open bracket minus pi by 2. If you take this is a minus pi by 2, this is plus pi by 2. From here to here, the function you can just see it is continuous. It's a smooth curve. At pi by 2 and minus pi by 2, there is a break. So it is not continuous at minus pi by 2 and plus pi. That means it is continuous only, but in the domain. Some functions are continuous everywhere, but some functions are continuous only in its domain. So that tan x is one example like that. Similarly, all the reciprocal functions. You see the exponential function, it is continuous. Again log x is also continuous only in its domain. So we need not think about outside the domain. Here it is continuous. You take any elements from, see log x, you cannot take negative numbers for log, isn't it? Negative numbers if you take, log is not defined. So we won't take negative numbers. Only the positive numbers you take. In that domain, the function is continuous. This function is continuous in its domain. 1 by x is not defined at x is equal to 0, isn't it? When the denominator is 0, the function is not defined. This domain will be all the real numbers minus 0. The domain of this function will be set of real numbers minus 0. So in that domain, the function is continuous. All the set of real numbers, it is not continuous. But if you define the domain as r minus 0, the function is continuous. Prove the function f of x is equal to x power n is continuous at x is equal to n, where n is a positive integer. So first let us find f of n. F of n will be n power n. It is defined. Now limit x tends to n of f of x. will also be the same thing. Limit x tends to n of x power n. It is a polynomial, so it will become n power n only. So limit value of the function is equal to the value of the function. Therefore the function is continuous. Is the function defined by f of x is equal to x if x is less than or equal to 1, and 5 if x is greater than 1. So function is given like that. Now you just see, we have to check whether the function is continuous at x is equal to 0. First we have to check at x is equal to 0. So what is it given here? Less than 1, at 1 there is a break. Left of 1 it is something different, and right of 1, that means there is a break here. We have to check whether at 1, at this point there is a continuity or not. There is, the function is continuous or not. So less than 1 and equal to 1, the function is identity function, and this side the function is a constant function. So let us find at x is equal to 0. So what is f of 0? What is the value of the function at 0? See, less than 1 it is x, is identity. So 0 is less than 1. So it is 0 itself. See, less than 1 it is identity. F of x is x itself. So f of 0 will be 0 itself. So the value of the function at 0 is 0. Now let us find, let x tends to 0 of f of x. So left of 0, left of 1 itself the function is identity, and 0 is left of 1 to 0. F of x is also the identity function only, x itself. So you can just substitute, so just a polynomial function, just put x is 0, 0. So the limit value of the function is equal to the value of the function at x is equal to 0. Therefore the function is continuous at x is equal to 0. Next is at x is equal to 1, at x is equal to 1. So here, so once again 1, from 1 and left of 1 the function is identity, greater than 1 the function is a constant function, that is equal to 5 they have given. So at 1, so let us check for f of 1. So at 1 and less than 1 the function is identity, therefore f of x is equal to x itself. So f of 1 is 1 itself. Now at 1 there is a break, that is the character changes, left is something and right. So we have to use the left limit and right limit whenever there is a split, or whenever there is a break, or whenever the function changes its character, then you have to use the left limit and the right limit, because left of 1 is a different character, right of 1 it is different. So let us use the left limit and the right limit. So left hand limit of this function, that is limit x tends to 1 minus of f of x. So left of 1 the function is limit x tends to 1 minus, it is identity, left of 1 the function is identity. So you just substitute for x as 1. You know how to find the limit. It's a polynomial function, you just substitute for this value as 1. So here put x as 1, you get 1. That is the left hand limit. Now come to the right hand limit. The right hand limit of this function is limit x tends to 1 plus of f of x. That means limit x tends to 1 plus, see, right of 1 the function is a constant function, it is 5. So right side it is 5. That means the limit doesn't exist. The limit, left hand limit, is not equal to the right hand limit. Therefore the limit doesn't exist. When the limit doesn't exist, what is the definition of continuity? The limit value should exist, the function value should exist, and both should be equal. Here limit doesn't exist. If one of these conditions is not there, then we can say the function is not continuous. Therefore, at x is equal to 1, the function is discontinuous. At x is equal to 1, the function is discontinuous. So the next is at x is equal to 2. So once again, 1, 2, left of 1 it is identity, equal to 1 also it is identity, right of 1 is a constant, it is 5. So at 2, so the value of the function at 2 is right of 1, 2 is right side of 1, so it is 5. So right side of 1 is defined as 5. Now limit x tends to 2. So at 2, left of 2 and right of 2 both are equal. 2 is on the right side of 1. So right side of 1, so left of 2 also it is 5. Right of 2 is also 5. There is no break here. There is no split here. So limit of the function is again a constant. Limit x tends to 2 of a constant. Left of, if you want, you can write here also. Left of 2 is also 5. And right also it is 5. So you can say the limit x tends to 2 of the function is equal to the value of the function. Therefore it is continuous. It is continuous at x is equal to 2. Find all the points of discontinuity of the function where f is defined as f of x is equal to 2x plus 3 when x is less than or equal to 2 and 2x minus 3 if x is greater than 2. When x is less than 2, the function is 2x plus 3. It's a linear function, or you can write as a polynomial also. It is a linear function. It is a polynomial of degree 1, or you can write it is a linear function. It is continuous. You know what linear function is? It is always continuous. Isn't there? Won't be any point, any break there. It is continuous. So less than 2, it is not a problem. What about x greater than 2? The function is given as 2x minus 3. So greater than 2 also, the function is a linear function. Therefore it is continuous. Less than 2 and greater than 2, the function is continuous. So we have to check only at 2. At the point 2, we have to check whether the function is continuous or not. So for that, we have to first find f of 2. What is f of 2? At 2, including 2 they are given. So you can see that equal to sign here. So f of 2 is 2x plus 3 into 2x plus 3. So substitute x is 2. 2 into 2 plus 3. So it is equal to 7. Now let us find the left hand limit. You have to find the left hand limit and the right hand limit, because left and right, the functions are different. So left hand limit is limit x tends to 2 minus of f of x. That means limit x tends to 2 minus, the left is 2x plus 3. The left hand side is 2x plus 3. So just substitute. It's a linear function. You know to find the limit. If you want to find the limit, you just replace your x by that number. So it is 2 into 2 plus 3, that is 7. Now you take the right hand limit. So the right hand limit is limit x tends to 2 plus of f of x. So that means limit x tends to 2 plus, no, right side the function is 2x minus 3. 2x minus 3. So just substitute 2, x as 2 minus 3, so it is 1. So you can see here left hand limit is not equal to the right hand limit. Therefore limit does not exist. Therefore the function is discontinuous at x is equal to 2, or the point of discontinuity is at x is equal to 2. That's what they ask you to write. Find all the points of discontinuity. So the function is discontinuous at only one point here, at x is equal to 2. So seventh one, f of x is equal to plus of x plus 3 when x is less than or equal to minus 3. So if you take the number line, less than or equal to, okay, if it is less than or equal to, the function has a different property, that is modulus of x plus 3. Then from minus 3 to plus 3, it has a different property, that is it is minus 2x. Greater than 3, there is a different property, 6x plus 2. So two places the function changes its property, isn't it? For two places, minus 3 and also plus 3. So both the places we have to check the continuity of the function. So let us first write, when x is less than minus 3, the function is modulus of x plus 3. Now you already know, you need not prove all this again and again. So you just write mod x is continuous. Mod x is continuous everywhere. What about 3? It's a constant. It's also continuous. Mod x plus 3 is a continuous function, isn't it? F of x, we already learned algebraic property of continuous functions. If f is continuous, g is continuous, f plus g is continuous. If you write this as g and this as h, so g is continuous, h is continuous, so g plus h is also continuous. Less than minus 3, it is not a problem, because less than minus 3, the function is continuous. So what we have to check at minus 3. So we have to check at minus 3. So let us first find f of minus 3. At minus 3, at x is equal to minus 3, we have to check. So f of minus 3 is, so the function is defined as modulus of x plus 3. That means modulus of minus 3 plus 3. That means 6. Now we take, again you have to take the left limit and the right limit. So left hand limit is limit x tends to minus 3 minus, that is the left of minus 3. That means limit x tends to minus 3 of the left of minus 3, the function is modulus of x plus 3. Just substitute x as minus 3 inside the modulus, so it becomes plus 3, isn't it? Modulus of minus 3 plus 3, that is equal to 6 again. Now you take the right hand limit. So right hand limit is limit x tends to minus 3 plus of f of x, that is limit x tends to minus 3 plus. Now just see, right side of minus 3, the function is different, is minus 2x. The function is minus 2x. So it is again a polynomial. You can just substitute for x as minus 3. So minus 2 into minus 3, that is also equal to 6. So the limit exists. Left hand limit is equal to the right hand limit. Therefore, the limit exists. And also the limit value of the function is equal to the value of the function, f of minus 3 is equal to 6. Therefore, the function is continuous at x is equal to minus 3. Now we have to check for 3 also, because there is a change in 3 also. Left of 3, right of 3, the function has different properties. You have to check that also. So at 3 now, again less than 3, when x is less than 3, f of x is minus 2x. Right side is 6x plus 2. So less than 3, it is minus 2x, is a linear function, is continuous. Now when x is greater than 3, the function is 6x plus 2. Again it is continuous. 6x plus 2 is a linear function. Less than 3 and greater than 3, the function is continuous. So at x is equal to 3 only we have to check. So at 3, f of 3, let us check. 3 is, see at 3, this is the function given. At 3, at x is equal to 3, 6x plus 2. 6x plus 2. That means 6 into 3 plus 2, that is 20. Now we find the left hand limit. So limit x tends to 3 minus of f of x. So that means limit x tends to 3 minus, left side of 3, the function is minus 2x. Minus 2x. So it is minus 2 into, put x as 3. Minus 6. Anyway, this is not equal. Okay, right hand limit also let us find. Limit x tends to 3 plus of f of x. So limit x tends to 3 plus, right side it is 6x plus 2. So that is 18 plus 2, 20. So we can see the limit is not equal. Limit, left hand limit is not equal to right hand limit. Therefore, limit doesn't exist. Limit doesn't exist. Therefore, the function is discontinuous at x is equal to 3. Understood? Or you write the point of discontinuity is x is equal to 3. So the function is continuous at x is equal to minus 3 and it is discontinuous at x is equal to 3. So the point of discontinuity is at x is equal to